We talk a lot about breakups with romantic partners, but we rarely talk about breakups with friends. When we think of our friendships, we expect them to last a lifetime. We don't consider how satisfied we are with our friends. Instead, we enter into a cycle of resentment, passive-aggressive phone calls, text messages, and some shit talking to other friends about the audacity. We normalize not marrying our high school sweetheart because we recognize how little we know about ourselves and what we want before age 25, since our brain has not yet fully formed. Still, we expect to maintain and stay BFFs with friends, even when years down the line we are no longer the same people. We may have evolved from our interests to our political views, and chances are that our preferences for who we hang out with and what we do have also changed. We should expect relationships to end. Even the best friendships grow apart, and we can learn and appreciate that everything has a season. Just because a friendship ends doesn't mean that it was bad and that we have failed. It simply means that we have evolved and grown, which is beautiful. With the mindset that all friendships will evolve at some point or end, we can be present, we can appreciate what we have, and we can give ourselves permission to let go if and when the time is right. If you're sitting here shaming yourself for ending a friendship, or you're struggling with the possibility of ending one, take a breath and remind yourself that friendships are relationships like any other. You are allowed to reevaluate, let go, and take the steps necessary to live your best life. And with that comes empowerment, self-love, and self-respect. If you're in a friendship that feels off, but you're not sure it's time to let go, here are 3 signs that it's time to say goodbye. Number 1, something feels off, and that something makes you feel crappy about yourself. I had a friend once that would make strange remarks about my appearance that seemed like a compliment, but also felt like a jab.
Why are you always wearing makeup and you have your hair done up? Like, are you insecure or something?
No. On the surface, it seems like they're giving you a compliment. They're telling us that we look good. But this is why we become confused and suddenly feel insecure and self-conscious. What's really happening beneath the surface is a judgment on their end. That comment about our appearance right away and then bringing up the insecurity and suggesting that we should look differently is hurtful. If a friend really had good intentions here, they could just let us be who we are and dress and do what makes us feel good. Consider this: if a friend is insecure, would you bring that to the surface by commenting on their appearance and suggesting that they change something about themselves? Or would you accept them as they are and build them up? When something just feels off in a friendship, check these passive-aggressive, backhanded compliments. They might be hard to spot, but they could be the answer to why you feel so insecure around some people. Number 2, they lack accountability, and they may even throw in some gaslighting. You know, it really doesn't feel really good when you comment on the way I do my hair and my makeup. It feels kind of bad, actually. Can you please stop?
Oh, come on. I knew you were going to take it that way. It's not that serious. Lighten up.
When you bring up an issue to a friend and it's dismissed, or you're told that you're only hurt because you took it the wrong way, it shows a level of immaturity on their end. Either they're incapable of empathizing and taking accountability, or they simply don't want to. This will inevitably leave you feeling hurt and possibly shamed for having feelings and thoughts of your own. A good friend makes mistakes and sometimes will even say hurtful things. Still, they will also be able to take accountability and empathize with you. They will take the steps necessary to ensure that you both communicate in a helpful and constructive way. And finally, one of the biggest red flags in a friendship is that they shame and guilt you.
You know what we should do? We should totally take a girls' trip. Let's start planning it.
That sounds like a lot of fun, but I think we should plan it for next year because this year I've been like completely swamped and finances are not good. I've been struggling.
Yeah, you always say there's something going on and now it's finances, but yet I see you going out to eat all the time.
Most people want to spend time with their friends. Unfortunately, many people have circumstances that may prevent them from doing so. Whether it's financial issues or mental health issues doesn't matter. People have circumstances, and good friends will not use that to shame or guilt you. If a friend is genuinely concerned that you have not been spending time together, this is a better way of addressing it. Hey, I know I've been asking to hang out a lot, and I know you've been super busy and you've had a lot going on, so no pressure, but I do miss you. And if you even just want me to come hang out at your house and watch a movie, let me know when you're ready, and I just want you to know I'm here for you. Of course, many of us will experience friends acting like this, and sometimes this doesn't necessarily mean that they are bad for us. Consider the overall pattern in the relationship. We all deserve a little grace, but we also don't need to be a doormat. Here are a few questions to ask yourself when assessing your friendships. Number 1, do I feel understood, supported, and cared for in this relationship? If not, are they open to my feedback and making changes based on our mutual needs? Number 2, do I feel respected and safe to express myself to this person? Do they listen? Do I get the sense that they genuinely care for me? And finally, how do I feel when I'm with them and then when I leave their side? Do I feel happy and energized, or am I always leaving their side feeling drained and insecure about myself? Good relationships come with conflict. We are human, and it will require vulnerability if we want to connect on a deeper level with anyone. We will get hurt, we will get upset, and have disagreements. What matters is what we do with the repair. Taking accountability and working together for mutual understanding and growth is key for long-term friendship maintenance. After all this, it's also important to know that sometimes we do outgrow friendships without one of us being toxic or immature. As we grow, we evolve, and the universe takes us on different paths, and that's okay. Often these friendships don't really have a clear-cut ending. Instead, they just seem to fizzle out. And when that happens, I want you to notice it and smile at the memories and keep moving forward. It's all part of the growth process. Share with me your story of a friendship ending in the comments below. How was it for you? If you have questions, let me know below and I can address them in another video. And as always, I'll see you next time.